Hello guys, today I am doing something that's really quick and tricky. This is the way that I use to try to fake my eyelashes to look a little bit larger. I don't have very long lashes, and I don't really like to use false lashes. So from time to time I just like to try something new. I'm going to do a very basic and easy and natural makeup. And for this look I'm going to be using my Falsies Neutral palette, and the colors that I'm using is N3. I'll be using a little bit of N9 to the crease, and then a little bit of N23 over here. I'm going to prime my eye. I'm using here Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to get a small shade brush, and I'm going to use my N4, which is the first color I showed you. And you're going to go with that color on your lid. You're going to place it all over your lid, practically from eye to brow. Now, with a crease brush like this, fluffy crease brush, you don't want nothing very stiff. You're going to use a little bit of N7, and you're going to go into your crease. Like on the upper crease, that's going to give some shimmer. Then you're going to go with N9, which is the medium dark brown, and you're going to build up your crease a bit. You don't want nothing too dark, just a little bit. And this color is just great for that. So just work your crease with this. No harsh lines, remember that. And to get a little bit more and work it in the outer part. And now I'm going to get this B23, which is kind of a reddish brown, and I'm going to use it on the crease as well, but kind of try to deepen it with this. So it's pretty much on the inner or lower crease, and windshield wiper motions. A little bit more. And that's pretty much the eye makeup. I would use a little bit more of N3 just to retouch my lid, because I need some space on the lid for what I'm going to do with my liner. So pretty much like that. That's all you have to do for your eye makeup. So now that this is pretty much all you have to do for your eye makeup. And the trick comes with the eyeliner. I'm going to be using two colors of eyeliners. One that's truffle. This is from Falsies, so you can use any other brown that you have. And then black. Alright? So we're going to go first with our brown color, and for this I'm going to use a little bit more, a thicker brush to do this. And you're going to draw a line, more like a medium-sized line, a little bit thicker than normal. You want to start on the center, because if you mess up, you can always clean it from the center and wrinkle it a bit. And then try to work your way in. all the way till the very end of your eye. Okay, so this is for the brown. Now I'm going to go with a thinner brush with the black. And for that, I'm going to be using my this one. That's a little bit thinner. It's a lot thinner actually. This is not a makeup brush actually. It's a paint brush, and I got it on a library. But it works great because it's made of goat hair, so I like it. I don't know. So with this black, you're going to go and make a thinner line underneath as close to your lashes as you can work it, just like this. One good advice will be to let your first coat of liner to dry, because then you can have some trouble because they will kind of try to mix together. But if you can't, well, go over it. Who cares? You will have just a little bit more trouble doing it perfectly. So you'll have these two lines, as you can see. I'm going to do a close-up in a bit. And now, right here on your brush, what you have is a mix between black and brown. And I'm going to go with its left in my brush on the lower lash line. I'm going to try to do a very thin line and kind of unite it with the rest. I'm going to get a pencil brush. This is from Smashbox, and you're going to soften it with a little bit of a 9. I'm sorry, my dog is barking. She always waits for me to do a tutorial to work. I don't know why. And soften it a bit. If you really want a very natural look, you can skip this part and just leave it with eyeshadow with no liner. I'm sorry about my dog, but she is out of control right now, and she's on the garden, and I can't go out there just to shut her up. Okay, now I'm going to teach you kind of the way that I like to curl my lashes. What I do is I get my regular curler, at my hair dryer, in full just like 2 or 3 seconds in hot. Test that it's not too hot for your lid, and go. Work your way out. Okay, and that's pretty much how I curl my lashes. Now I'm going to get a tiny coat of heavy mascara and try to get into your roots. I'm going to let this dry and apply one more coat, and I'll be back to show you the final result and apply some lipstick. Alright, so I came back. I applied my second coat of mascara, and for the lips I am using Estee Lauder Pink Perfect, which is this pinky
color.
Look, let me get a close up on my eye so you can see how it looks like. It really makes your eyelashes a little bit bigger than they are. So there you have it. So girls, just stay tuned because I'm going to show you a review and a haul that I did on Coastal Scent, something that just came, and I am really excited to show you this really nice stuff. So watch the next video. See you soon. Bye.